Welcome. It's your man Kadon Sterling, and welcome back to Cars, Golf, and Cigars 2020. Right now, we're back in Brooklyn, New York. We back at my man's spot where I always come to at the end of the year and the beginning of the year, Spanish Fly Media Studios, right here in Brooklyn, New York, in Greenpoint. Shout out to my man K Boogie for handling all the production for me. I appreciate that. This is where I normally come to basically do a wind down of the past year, of everything we've done, and the future for everything that we plan to do, right? So that's why we're here, and I welcome y'all back with me. So let's get right into it. Probably the most fun I think I had for 2019 shooting for Cars, Golf, and Cigars has to be probably Black Miami weekend, Black Smoke weekend. And shout out to my man TK, shout out to Rhonda Brooks, and the rest of the staff. I'm leaving a lot of people out. I apologize. But Black Smoke weekend in Miami was excellent. Go a couple of episodes down, you can catch it. We had a great time. The atmosphere, the culture, the way people came together, the vendors, the music. When I say it's a vibe that you really have to experience. You have to go, and we're looking forward to going back this year, 2020 Black Smoke weekend, Black Miami, Black Smoke weekend. We will be there, but I'll probably be there more as a vendor. So if you see my table, come say hi to me. Let's take some pictures. Let's get together, man, and get all the merchandise. Thank you also to everybody who supported Cars, Golf, and Cigars all year long. People that bought the merchandise, people that supported the channel, who shared the channel with their friends, individuals who actually contacted me to want to be on the channel. I appreciate y'all. I really, really do. I humbly say thank you, because nobody has to support you. So the people that do, I salute y'all and thank y'all. All right, and thank everybody in social media. Now let's keep it going. One of the other times that I really had a great time, one of my favorite cars, that's what I should say, that I had the pleasure to do a review on, was the BMW i8, 2020 i8, courtesy of BMW Gwinnett Place, courtesy of my man Sterling Saunders, sales associate there at BMW Gwinnett. We had the best time with this car. It was absolutely an experience. You know what I'm saying? It was an experience, man. And it's a hybrid, gas, electric, $180,000 off the lot. And they basically gave us the keys and said, go have a good time, go do what you do. And it was a wonderful, wonderful experience to bring that car out. And you'll probably see it later on, definitely. Now, going back a little further, I told y'all I was gonna take y'all everywhere with me. So I took y'all everywhere with me through the highs and through the lows, through the good, through the bad. We had some car issues. We got rid of a car, which was my E46. We jumped into a F32 BMW because we was having car issues. And I share all that with you because I think that's the best way to have a channel on YouTube or any channel, any platform. You can't just always show people all the good stuff that's going on and you don't show them the stuff that's real life. When your car stalls and you might have, a bad rim and you having a bad day. I want to show people everything. So that's another reason why I put the channel together. The last time I sat here, I basically told y'all about why I started it. Cars, Golf, and Cigars. It's about the three passions. It's about showing people how all three passions network together. All of them. And it all has to do with enthusiasm, enthusiasts. Okay? So that being said, I've shown people how Cars, Golf, and Cigars can become its own culture, because I don't care where you at if you play golf. And like I always say, if you're playing best ball, if you on the third hole, I'm on the fourth, and we don't know each other. It's 2:30 in the afternoon on a Tuesday. But we will speak and we will get to know each other. We will shake hands simply because we know one thing. We both can afford to be here at this moment in time instead of being behind a desk. That's going to create conversation. That's going to create network. And that's the truth. When you go to a cigar lounge, you don't have to go to a cigar lounge with a crew of people, a cast or entourage. You can go to any cigar lounge by yourself with your sticks and your fire, sit down and Start a conversation. Somebody's going to talk to you. Before you leave, you will absolutely have a great conversation with somebody that you met there and possibly give out business cards. Once again, networking. And that's what it's truly all about. And that's my passions. And I truly believe in turning your passions into profit. Henceforth, cars, golf, and cigars. But now going into 2020, we're growing as a business, we're growing as a brand. And my main objective is the mother company, mother corporation, as you will. Fearless Ambition Inc. And Fearless Ambition is a brand development company. And it was created 2 years ago to develop brands such as this, Cars, Golf, and Cigars. This is where we at now. Cars, Golf, and Cigars, Mogul Golf Apparel, Legacy Grant Apparel for Men. We just created the FA shoes, Fearless Ambition shoe line, for men and women. And we're also in development right now to create a new line called USH. Okay, and USH basically stands for United States Hustler. And if you go back to one of my earlier videos, you will recall me saying that that's what I consider myself, a United States hustler. And I want to show people that you don't have to hear the word hustler and automatically think something negative. I don't want people to think like that. I want you to think of somebody who is an entrepreneur, somebody who's ambitious, somebody who will not quit, somebody who will basically go outside with no money in their pocket and figure out a legal way to bring $1 home. And if you could do that on multiple income streams, then you are a United States hustler. So that apparel line is coming out this summer, and I'm very excited behind that, the USH line. That's going to be something magnificent. It's going to be something very positive, and it's going to be definitely something to give back. It's going to be something that I really want to put together for charity and put together for the youth, young-minded, gifted, business-oriented people. I want to put that brand together for them and watch it grow. Now, going right back into the cigar culture real quick, and shout out to my man Ray Farmer, man. You know, all black everything, clothing line, apparel. Bruh, you did your thing last year. You won the award last year at Black Smoke Weekend in Miami, and you deserved it. So big shout out to Ray Farmer, man. I appreciate everything you do, man. We gotta keep linking, we gotta keep talking. But going back to the cigar lounges, I definitely wanna give a big shout out to Cigar City Club and Sandy Springs. Trilogy Cigar Lounge. Absolutely. My man Henry Stokes. Big shout out to Henry Stokes and all my people in Miami. You know, Henry Stokes especially for giving me such a great interview. And that interview came about with just, listen, I review cigar lounges. I would love to have your cigar lounge on Cars, Golf, and Cigars. We didn't have to go back and forth for 8 minutes, or we didn't have to go back and forth for 8 days, much less 8 minutes. All he said was, let's do it whenever you're ready. 24 hours later, we was doing the interview, and to this day, it's probably one of my most watched episodes on the channel. That's networking. That's people wanting to come together to see other people become uplifted. And big shout out to Atlanta for Atlanta Cigar Week. It's coming up again. We had a great time last year. We're gonna have a great time again this year. Atlanta Cigar Week. Don't miss that. If you're a cigar enthusiast, if you're a tobaccoist, you want to be there. Okay? And shout out to Stogie TV. Once again to my man TK, who I'm learning a lot from. You know, but I really want to go back to another episode that's on my mind that I thought was exciting to me. Because personally, I thought it was funny. You know what I'm saying? And I hope y'all do too. The Stinger GT. 2019 Stinger GT. Now I'm gonna tell you real quick a story about how that came about. It basically just shows you have to be out there on your feet to the concrete, hustling, grinding, shaking hands, meeting people. Me and my daughter Christine, shout out to Christine, who's the actual editor of Cars, Golf, and Cigars, the YouTube channel, and she's in charge of the channel. We actually just went in there and forced kind of a meeting with Stinger. And if you know anything about them, they set up last summer in a lot of different malls, just like Tesla does, right? And we basically went in there and bogarted, man. We had the merchandise with us. We threw the merchandise on the car, took pictures, and after a while, the manager was like, "What do y'all do?" And once I explained to him what I do, he was like, "Send me an email." Send them an email. They emailed me right back. We was told to come in, and we did a whole interview and review on the Stinger GT2. And it was probably our second biggest, most watched episode of the year. So shout out to everybody at the Stinger family, at Stinger Manufacturers of the Stinger GT, because you really helped us out. But that really came with me going out there, shaking hands, giving out business cards, not taking no for an answer. I got to give another shout out to Habano Cigar Lounge, also in Atlanta. The married couple that runs that spot has created such a beautiful vibe in an industrial area in Southwest Atlanta that they got something special over there. They really, really do. And they taking it to another level where that one strip of block of real estate is becoming such a major figure when it comes to Black ownership, to be honest with you. You have the Frost restaurant up the block. You have the Old Lady Gang restaurant up the block. And it's just beautiful to see how people are taking back the community and making it their own through purchasing real estate and opening up businesses. So definitely shout out to Habanos, man. I really appreciate everything they did for us also this year. But getting into where we're going now, we're going into developing fearless ambition on a whole. So be prepared to see a whole lot more from Mogul Golf Apparel, because I'm gonna keep it honest with you. I got a little stuck with the designing of the apparel and I had to focus on other things. So I got those other things out the way. So now I'm really, really, really back on my Mogul Golf Apparel. So this spring, man, I'm excited. We're not gonna stop until Mogul Golf Apparel is in every PGA store around the country. And we're not gonna stop until we have actual professional golfers. I want collegiate golfers as well. Professional golfers wearing Mogul Golf Apparel. On the 18 holes, playing and enjoying the game. And once again, I wanna go back and do things for the children so young people can learn to love the sport of golf. I really do. This year, we also will be interviewing my man, funny man, Alex Thomas, who is an avid golfer who has a major charitable golf outing every year. And I'm looking forward to going back out to LA and sitting down and talking to him. More on the horizons, which I will tell you about right now. Also, an episode that definitely stands out to me is now it's a few episodes, not one, it's a category of them. You would notice that this year, 2019, we went back into trucks. We went right into the truck world. We review the 1500s, the 2500 Silverados. We review the GMCs, the Sierras, the Denalis, because I've always told people that this country right here, this beautiful country called America, is based on trucks more than it's based on foreigns and sports cars. Without pickup trucks, nothing happens. So I wanted to dedicate episodes strictly to the world of pickup trucks, and we did that successfully. And thank you to everybody who lend us your truck so we can shoot some episodes. I have some projects coming up, all right? My personal projects, which y'all will follow, will be the 1994 300ZX, all right, which we're working on right now, and which I just picked up, and you haven't seen it yet, which is a classic, 1998, okay, E38 BMW 740IL, which is going to be a work in progress, and it's probably going to be a great big money pit because it's going to cost a lot of money to bring that car back to life. But it's a 4.4 V8, and it's a classic executive car. And I'm going to bring it back and make it sexy, and y'all will be the first ones to see everything from how it looked from the dirt to how it's going to look maybe a year from now when it's at a car show. So I'm excited behind that too. And one of the biggest things I definitely want to tell people about this year for 2020 is we are going on the road. So LA, we're coming. Houston, Texas, we're coming. Detroit, we're coming back. Cleveland, Ohio. We coming back. We did the Cleveland, Ohio car show last year, which was great. We did the New York City car show, which was great. SEMA, Vegas, we are coming. We are actually registered already for SEMA to be out there in Vegas this year. I'm looking forward to that. SEMA, I've never been there, so this is gonna be exciting for me to go to Vegas, to go to SEMA. Man, it's a lot. It's a lot, but it's gonna keep growing. It's gonna keep growing, and it's gonna keep growing. But it only grows because of you. It only grows because of the audience, and I appreciate y'all. But the episode that stands out for me personally, it's a personal episode to me. It had nothing to do with cars. It had nothing to do with cigars. It had nothing to do with golf. It was strictly a motivational episode that I put together called Invest in Yourself. And I would like everybody to go check that out simply because it was not staged. It was not professionally put together. It was very, very raw. But it was extremely important to me that I got that off myself because I wanted to say something to have people receive my message. I wanted to say something to have people look at what I'm doing and go, I can do it too. My only purpose is to become successful, to create opportunities for other people, and for other people to understand that they can do it too. That's truly what it's about. And then when you can create that atmosphere, man, you have created a beautiful culture. So under the Fearless Ambition Inc. umbrella, we will be doing that. I'm trying to create a culture of entrepreneurs, a culture of a different mindset. And I'm gonna bust my ass until that happens, you know, and that starts with my own child, and hopefully it starts with your children. So if you watch anything from this channel, scroll down, check out my $1 million advice: invest in yourself. It's a little long, but it's necessary because sometimes people need to hear words of motivation to put them in the right way. You know, I am your man, Kadon Sterling. This is Cars, Golf, and Cigars. On the bigger picture, look out for Fearless Ambition Inc., the company. And under that, once again, because I'm about to close this out, Cars, Golf, and Cigars, Fearless Ambition Shoes, Mogul Golf Apparel, Legacy Grant Apparel, okay? And we're putting together a charity event, but I can't speak on it because there's other people involved, and I'm not doing it by myself. And I really want to do it in New York, and I really want to do it in Georgia at the same time. And that's something that's going to be difficult, but it's definitely something that could be done, and it's going to be worth it. All right. So stick with this channel. Tell all your friends about us. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Keep smoking, keep driving, keep pushing, keep dreaming, keep winning. It's 2020, baby. We here. I'm your man, Kadon Sterling, Spanish Fly Media. Thank y'all so much for having us, man. Thank you so much for allowing me this time to talk to my audience. All right? Stick with us, baby.